So you're sitting in the bar with your buddies, and across the table from you, someone with a neckbeard and a fedora rips out something that looks like a lightsaber procreated with Jimmy Neutron's shrink ray. And he does what with it? He puts it in his mouth. And then this happens. And then they have the audacity to say this. What? Like, seriously? Oh, nothing. I just always wanted to smell like something between a crack house and somebody's aunt. Thanks, yeah, it's really great. You're not cool if you vape. You look like a flute player with brain damage. Seriously, the world would be a better place if that shit did not exist. And you know what? While you're at it, here's the number for tattoo removals. That anime tattoo on your calf looks a bit stretched, so get that shit fixed. There are very few things in this world as disgusting and as vile as talking to someone online and then you suddenly hear this. Oh gosh, my ears. My poor ears. It's like the auditory equivalent of walking into a room where someone had vomited. Seriously, there's nothing worse than this. And it doesn't even have to be online. This shit happens IRL too. I did not know it was possible to chew with your mouth f***ing closed and still make that much noise. And you know what? The worst part is knowing that that sound is not coming from their mouth. It's coming from their mouth sounds creating so much noise that it echoes up through their nasal cavity and into your eardrums. Fucking disgusting. Just chill it with the tongue and throat action for 2 seconds and take a smaller bite maybe. That's a spoon, not a shovel. This shit's disgusting. What kind of a screwed up human being does this? You could be telling this person how your mom died, how you lost everything when your house burned down, and that you found out there's a black hole heading straight for Earth and that humanity is completely doomed. They'll have this look of complete sympathy and remorse on their face, and then suddenly, whooping, and you've lost them completely. What's even worse is they'll act like they're still listening. Uh-huh. Yeah. Totally. Really? I'm here telling you that the world is busy ending, but you find it more important to answer your grandma sending you boomer memes. Well, fear not. Payback is quite easy. Hey, is it cool if you pay for the drinks? Uh-huh. Are you sure? Yeah, totally. Well, alright then. You can add a 50% tip on that. The water was really good. This is real life, not an Instagram feed. We all get sick of hearing people say, oh my gosh, I'm so skinny, I struggle to gain weight. Or, oh my gosh, I only got 90% for my test. I'm so dumb. While I'm over here just happy that I didn't fail. There are one of two possibilities here, both of which are not very good. Either you are too brain dead and ungrateful to notice that you're doing pretty damn good, or you're humble bragging. Here's a good way to know if you're humble bragging. If everything coming out of your mouth sounds like an Instagram feed, then you're probably humble bragging. The first world problems meme is a meme for a reason. It's cause people are really like that sometimes. And people like you are why guys like Karl Marx are so full of shit, so stop that. You're going about your day and you have to use the escalator. Now notice how this sort of thing only happens when you're in a hurry. You're either at an airport or a train station or on your way to a job interview. You're moving along and suddenly some dickhead at the end of the escalator decides to check their phone for some reason. It's probably grandma sending boomer memes again. And dickhead decides that replying to said boomer meme is more important than moving one foot in front of the fucking other. And he stops walking. And what follows is a pileup of epic proportions. The politeness circuits in everyone's brain starts malfunctioning. And in an effort to try and avoid dickhead, they end up crammed up like sardines behind dickhead. Dickhead should stop being a dickhead. Move out of the fucking way. This one doesn't need much explanation. You've all seen it happen right before your very eyes. You're driving through the busiest parking area you've ever been in. It looks like the highway after the rapture on a Friday afternoon. Cars everywhere, no spaces whatsoever. Except for one! You race to get there as soon as you can, but oh drats, it's a parking space for disabled people. You take a quick look at your own legs and briefly consider how much easier life would be if both were broken. You shrug it off and decide to keep looking. But what? What is this? An asshole in a Mercedes-Benz. He speeds across the road straight into the disabled parking. What happens next shocks you. They get out of the car on their own 2 legs. They stopped on the disabled parking, but they aren't even disabled. The only disability they had was a mental one. Don't be that asshole. Yeah, so in conclusion, I don't really have a conclusion. Just don't do these things. Just don't be stupid. Like that's my message to humanity is just don't be stupid. All right, till next time.